I hope you can hear me. Welcome to
Yeah.
lesson 10 of Digital Marketing 2 part-time. It means that we have done so well so far. I mean, we have done 9 lessons and today is going to be the 10th one. How's everything going so far in terms of digital marketing? Are you happy? Or are you expecting what you thought you were going to get in terms of digital marketing 2? Or is still too soon to tell?
Well, being in week 4, I would say so far I'm happy. Um, but I think I'll further elaborate in the weeks to come.
Okay. And how are the assignments going?
Assignments, I did struggle with the first question a bit, but I think
Mm.
I got a bit of clarity now, so I think I should be good.
Okay, all right, perfect. Remember, every time you get stuck, you can always revisit the recorded lessons on Core Campus, especially the one that we spoke about products, because the first question on the assignment actually talk about product layers. There's also slides for that, and we use an example for baked beans. So that can always help whenever you get stuck. Just try to go and get some directions there. Otherwise, I'm also a DM away should you need anything. Anyway, we are going to continue with services. Remember, on Tuesday last week, we spoke about the key characteristics of services. We looked at their lack of ownership, that you cannot own a service. We looked at their intangibility, that services are not something that you can see or that you can touch, that you can transport from one point to another. We even spoke about legal services from lawyers, for example. You know, it's based on their expertise. We spoke about um, services as inseparable, like we can't separate them from the actual owner. We spoke about their perishability and we spoke about their heterogeneity. So those are the stuff that we spoke, distinguishing services from products. We are going to continue looking at services. And in this lesson, we are going to discuss the difference between marketing a service versus marketing a product. So it's not always easy, especially when looking at the types, at the key characteristics of services, lack of ownership, and all sorts that I've mentioned. Like, it's difficult to market something that people are not going to own. It's difficult to market something that people can't see. It's difficult to market something that is not separate from the producer. So compared to products, for example, if you are promoting a product, you are marketing a car, you can always take ownership of that car from BMW or from Renault or from Hyundai and so forth. But when it comes to services, it's difficult to separate the service from the actual manufacturer. It's difficult to separate the legal services from the lawyers, for example. It's difficult to separate Gmail from Google. So these are the aspects that we need to discuss on how would you market a service from marketing products. So also going to look at 3 types of marketing and service organization. We discussed them, but in passing, and we are also going to talk about different stakeholders within an organization. So these are products. So you've got products on the left side versus services on the right side. And the way you market them depends on these aspects that we have been discussing. But now we also include tangibility. We include the marketing approach because the marketing approach differs. We also include the sales process. We also have a look at customer decision making, the way also products are delivered and consumed versus the way services are delivered and consumed. We also look at customer support needs. And finally, we focus on the gist of this subject, which is digital marketing. So realize, for example, on tangibility, physical digital items that can be used. So that's always the case. It's something that you can see and can actually use it. For example, if you are using Google Ad Manager, you can see it and you can use it. But on services, it's always based on experience or expertise. As I said, with lawyers, it's based on their expertise in legal affairs. It's based on their experience with cases that they've dealt with before. So service is not something that you can actually see and touch. So that's the difference between a service and a product. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yes, it does, sir.
Then, of course, since a product is something that you can see, it's something that is physical. The marketing approach to products, it focuses on features because you can see those features. It focuses on specs. If it's a phone, you can see those specs. It's also focused on pricing as well as reviews. Means that people can be able to use it, and based on how they use it, they can give us reviews. And we have done that to all the products that we have purchased, especially online. You go there and put a review on that product. Then the market approach on services now, it emphasizes trust, expertise, and relationships. So it's based on how much you trust your lawyers, for example. People talk about Dalimpofu, for example, or Tembingo Gaitobi, and all these legal gurus in South Africa, based on the trust that they've placed on them, and also their experiences with courts, how they've won previous cases and so forth, because they offer legal services, not legal products. And as a result of trust and expertise, relationships are born. So realize that service in most of cases, they are relationship based, since you cannot show physical aspects, as it is with products, where you can focus on the features and so forth. Then from a sales process point of view, products often, in most cases, they are one-time transaction or subscription. So if you are going to buy a physical thing, you buy it once off, like you get that product for a specific transaction. Like if you are buying a car, it will be one at a time. So you pay that amount to get a car. If you are buying food, it's physical. You pay per item. That's always the sales process. However, the sales process for services, it requires ongoing interaction. So, for example, if you are seeking legal advices or you are seeking medical services from a doctor, you need to keep interacting with that doctor. You need to keep getting advice from that doctor. You need to keep getting advice from the lawyers. So it's based on ongoing interaction, regarding whatever that is happening, the events, how the events are unfolding. For example, if the bail has been denied at court, you need to go back to the lawyers to interact on what's the way forward. At the end of the day, since you are interacting, conversations gets personalized or customized. So it requires interaction and customization. Then how do customers make decisions on products versus how customers make decisions on services? On products, because it's something that you can feel, something that you can touch, something that you can see, we always check the quality of that thing. And we always have a look at that price of that thing. And we always find out from others, how have they used this thing, which is reviews. Then when it comes to services, it's always based on credibility, expertise, and referrals. So if some people have used the same lawyers before, they can always recommend those to us. Like, you know what, use Dalimpofu, he is very good. So we're actually placing our trust on the previous customers, like the testimonials from previous customers. Then how is a product delivered and consumed versus how a service is delivered and consumed? So products in most cases, they are delivered as a product purchase. So you need to buy it, then it gets delivered to you, or you go and collect it. If it's an electronic one, you can download it. Like if you buy a movie online, then you are able to download it. So that's how a product is delivered, either digital or physical. Then a service is delivered over time through direct interactions, as we discussed before. So it's always based on ongoing interaction. That's how a service is delivered. Then what kind of support do you need from a product point of view versus from a service point of view? You realize that with products, there are warranties and guarantees. I don't know if you know about warranty and guarantee.
I have heard of them, sir.
Mm. Like when you are
I
buying a
think what
fridge, you can continue.
yeah, I think warranty refers to based on my understanding, I think
Mm-hmm.
warranty refers to the amount of time you can like return something and
Mm-hmm.
get your money back for
Mm-hmm.
something. And
That's
then
true.
guarantee is I don't know how to put it into words, but I think guarantee refers to I don't know, I think it refers to like the pricing of something. I
Mm-hmm.
just took a wild guess on that one.
Okay,
Guarantee, I'm
yes,
not.
price is involved, but guarantee is the longevity. So it's the value that you get from that product. So price, you are right. However, it is the longevity, like how long this must last. That's
Uh-huh,
a guarantee. So, for
that's what I was
example, if you
looking
are
for.
so if you are buying a phone, the warrant may be 1 year. That after, if it's faulty within warrant, it means that you can return this phone. We are going to give you another one in 1 year. Then the guarantee will be like, you are guaranteed to use this phone in 2 years. Meaning, if it does not perform well in less than 2 years, means that it's not as guaranteed as the producer said. So you need to take it back. So something like that. Yes. Then the customer support on the service side, it just requires continuous engagement and personalized assistance. Then already, since these are different, we've got different angles already. We have discussed different approaches to products versus different approaches to services. It means that the digital marketing strategies are also going to differ. So the digital marketing strategies that are going to focus on when it comes to products, you are going to do search engine optimization. You are going to use paying adverts. You are going to use influencers who can actually show the product and how they are using it. I mean, we come across that on Facebook, on TikTok, and so on. And also, you can use e-commerce like your Takealot, your Amazon, to buy that product. However, with services, it's differ. Since it's not something that can be held physically, since it's not something that can be downloaded, You need to specialize on your content that can to build interaction and engagement with users. So content marketing has to be used here. You also need to rely more on testimonials and what has been said in the media. So that's your end media or word of mouth. So you need to have social proof. And you also need to have relationship-based selling. So this is how you differentiate um, services from a tangibility point of view, from a marketing point of view, from a sales process, from a customer decision point of view, from a delivery and consumption point of view, from a customer support point of view, from a digital marketing strategist point of view. That's how you distinguish it from products. Are there any questions so far?
No, sir.
Mm. Then we have got types of marketing in service. In service organizations, like your attorneys, your lawyers, and your doctors, marketing is categorized into three types to effectively attract, retain, and engage. So you must always make sure that you build as much awareness as possible, and that awareness must result in attracting customers. And you do not only just attract them, you need to retain them. You need to make sure that they come back after you have attracted them. And you also need to make sure that there is ongoing engagement with those customers. So we focus on external marketing. This is the traditional form of marketing where service organization promotes its offering to potential customers through various channels. So you're actually using external marketers, the people that you have worked before, capitalizing on social media marketing, capitalizing on the search engine optimization, how you appear on search results. For example, if you search Dalimpofu, there are so many things that would appear there. And also, since it's intangible stuff that rely on engagement, it means that you need to use email campaigns and promotions. So here the objective would be to create awareness and persuade customers to choose the service. So that's the kind of external marketing that you use. Then internal marketing would focus on training, motivating, and engaging employees to ensure they deliver high quality services. I mean, we have seen that with doctors, with lawyers, how they are trained so that there's ongoing engagement, interactions on how to use a product, how to navigate whatever events that are related to that service. For example, if it's a medical facility, nurses will be trained on how they discuss diseases, how to control diseases, how to have a dosage of pills, the treatment, and so forth. So that's your internal marketing. So you are focusing on the internal people like your employees, training them, empowering them to provide excellent customer experiences. Then combining external and internal marketing, we have got interactive marketing. So this one takes place during direct interactions between employees and customers. For example, customer service, consultation, or support. And anyway, service marketing is merely based on consultations because you consult customers, you interact with them. Lawyers do consult their clients, doctors, someone will say that I'm going for consultation. Doctors actually have consultation fees. Do you know that if you go and visit a doctor, you're going to pay consultation fee?
I did know that, sir.
Mm. So yeah, the quality of interaction influences customer satisfaction, loyalty, and word of mouth referrals. And most of the services, they are difficult to unpack. So you need to make sure that you are using a language that is as simple as possible. Imagine if you're a doctor or if you're a lawyer. Some of these, their languages, their medical terms or their legal terms, they are very heavy for a mere customer. So that's why there's a need for interactive marketing, making sure that there's more understandable jargon. You know, they've got their own slang, for example. Some even their handwriting, if you look at the doctor's handwriting, you can't even see that it's written paracetamol or Panadol. So it's always good to make sure that there's mutual understanding through interactive marketing when engaging with customers around service delivery. So these three types of marketing work together to create a strong service brand. So for example, we would use external marketing to attract customers and use internal marketing to make sure that employees are motivated and they make sure that they retain those customers. And then interactive marketing, you will use ongoing engagement to secure customer loyalty. So these are the three types of marketing in services. Are there any questions so far?
Any questions, sir?
Okay. Then we have got videos here that talk about service marketing. Let's just watch one and see if it's not that long. Let me just stop sharing here. Can you see the screen? Can you hear the
And
sound?
actually like it. Let me start by saying it's so easy
Yes,
to use
sir.
that I
Can
won the
hear
offer right
and see.
away. Onboarding was seamless, and now every little detail of our pipeline is in one place. Whether it's legal or sales, everyone can find the smallest
Let's just refresh this page because the advert is taking.
Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to explain the topic on 7 P's of services marketing through the example of Etihad Airways. The 7 P's of services marketing include product, place, price, promotion, people, process, and physical evidence. Let's understand service product. A bundle of features and customer benefits constitutes a service product. According to Philip Kotler, a marketer must consider 5 levels of a service product: core product, basic product, expected product, augmented product, and potential product. The 5 product levels comprise a customer value hierarchy. Price is the means for value exchange between a buyer and a seller. It influences consumer decision making in terms of their purchase of a service. Service element of place can be called distribution. The fundamental goal of service distribution is to ensure services are available and accessible to consumers at the right time and place and with ease and convenience. Service providers and customers engage in service production at a predetermined location. Promotion covers all endeavors of service organizations to enhance the demand for their products in the market. Usually, these efforts include advertising, sales promotion, publicity, direct marketing, and social media marketing. In the service sector, the people element means employees, who are also known as internal customers. They are critical to a firm's success. Physical evidence refers to the environment in which a service is delivered and where the buyer and seller interact, combined with tangible objects that aid service delivery. Because services are intangible, customers look for any tangible cues that can aid their understanding of the nature of the service experience. Process refers to the procedures, mechanisms, and task flows by which a service is delivered. Additionally, it comprises the tasks, schedules, mechanisms, and routines of product or service delivery to a customer. Now let's understand 7 P's of Etihad Airways. Etihad Airways: product, core product. Air travel is Etihad Airways' core product, and the company provisions it using a fleet of 122 aircrafts. Basic product: Etihad Airways offers plus seats and basic in-flight services to passengers. Expected product: Etihad Airways has created a miles earned program called Etihad Guest for its passengers, in addition to offering them services such as online check-in facility, premium lounges, and various in-flight entertainment such as movies and sitcoms. Augmented product: Etihad Airways offers a luxurious cabin called the Residence, which includes a living room, 2 bedrooms, and a private bathroom. The suite is equipped with a 32-inch TV screen, double leather sofa, and butler service. Etihad Airways Place. Etihad Airways' combined passenger and cargo operations network covers nearly 600 destinations via 25,200 flights in a week, which is higher than any other Middle Eastern airline. The company is headquartered in Abu Dhabi, and its main operational hub is located in Abu Dhabi International Airport. Etihad Airways operates flights to 15 destinations in India, including 4 in partnership with Jet Airways. Etihad Airways maintains 8 booking offices in India. Etihad Airways price. Ticket prices are determined by the following factors: distance to be traveled, demand for specific destinations during festive seasons, and seat availability. Etihad Airways pricing is classified into 4 bands for different product offerings, such as the Residence, First Class, Business Class, and Economy. Promotion. Etihad engages with their passengers using various promotional tools such as advertising, publicity, events, sponsorships, and sales promotions. Etihad Airways sponsors football, cricket, and motor racing, Grand Prix sporting events, among others. Since May 2009, Etihad Airways has been Manchester City FC's main partner. The club signed a 10-year deal with the airline for £400 million. As part of the deal, the airline sponsors the club stadium, jerseys, and a campus containing the club's new state-of-the-art training ground. Ad campaign Fly Reimagined. Etihad Airways released a 360-degree virtual reality film featuring Nicole Kidman as part of its global Flying Reimagined campaign. The 5-minute film titled Reimagine offers viewers a panoramic look at the airline's luxurious Airbus A380. The Australian actress was appointed brand ambassador of Etihad Airways in 2015. Etihad Airways People. Etihad Airways' employee count stood at 26,566 across 144 nationalities as of 2015. Staff members at all levels are given access to world-class training facilities, with more than 1,000 employees being trained at any given time. Etihad Airways opened a corporate academy in Abu Dhabi to provide interactive and creative learning opportunities to its employees. Etihad Airways, the United Arab Emirates national airline, was bestowed the Employer of the Year award at the 2014 Middle East HR Excellence Award ceremony. Physical evidence of Etihad includes the interior and exterior of its aircraft and employees' appearances. Etihad Airways' fleet is among the youngest globally. As of 30th April 2016, it comprised 122 passenger and cargo aircrafts. The aircrafts are from the Airbus and Boeing family. The interiors feature comfortable seating areas, good leg space, and up-to-date in-flight entertainment screens. The airline's crew don uniforms created by Italian haute couturier Ettore Bellota at his atelier in Milan. The uniforms are reminiscent of the more contemporary fashions seen on runways in London, New York, Milan, and Tokyo. Made from 100% Italian wool, the uniforms feature an intricate jacquard design. The process includes booking, followed by airline check-in, baggage claim, and so on. Etihad offers web check-in facilities to its passengers. Additionally, guests with internet-enabled mobile devices can use mobile boarding passes. I hope you liked this video on 7 P's of services marketing. Stay tuned for more videos on marketing. Thank you.
All right, did you get something out there?
Yeah, I like how the video used Etihad as an example, because it also shows like
Hello.
why Etihad is so successful.
Yes, true, especially in sports. looking at how Manchester City, for example, has become a global brand. You know, before it was it got a sponsorship with Etihad.
Yes, it's also similar to Emirates, because Emirates also sponsors a lot of football
Your
teams like
Arsenal and Real Madrid.
Arsenal and Real Madrid as well. And they also sponsor our Lions
Mm,
rugby team here.
that's very interesting. Okay, now let's listen to this. It summarizes service marketing.
We're looking at the services marketing triangle. In this video, we'll explain the model and we'll also look at an example. This is marketing. It also service shows the key marketing activities that occur between those actors. Now, before
So there's only audio, there's no video.
Oh, okay. Let me see. And I don't know why it's just loading.
key marketing activities that occur between.
Can you hear now?
The video is not there. It's not showing on the screen.
Between those actors. Now, before we look at the model, it's important to note that we're only considering services. Now, service as being tangible.
Let me return.
I can still hear it, but
share video.
Give an example. So the services marketing triangle shows the key actors involved in marketing a service. It also shows the key marketing activities that occur between those actors.
so there's still no
Before
visual,
we
it's
look at
just
the model,
audio.
it's important to note.
Can you hear and see the video now?
No, it hasn't come. Normally it would take a few seconds, but I think it's taken longer than that.
Oh, okay. But it's fine. I mean, it was just a story. It's just a rep. No, it was just a repetition of what we were discussing. Yeah, it's fine. We can forget about the video. Otherwise, you can click on that link at your own time. But it was just a summary of what we discussed before. So it's to some extent a repetition. Can you hear me?
So I
So
think your
can you hear me?
yeah, I think your microphone is cutting.
Can you see the screen?
There's nothing showing.
Okay, I think maybe it's internet. Let's try again.
Yes, now it's visible.
Can you see the screen now? Okay, perfect.
Yes, I can
so
see it.
as I was saying, that video is just a repetition. Okay. So you can always go and watch that video, but it's just a repetition of what we're discussing. Okay, so in conclusion, in service organization, successful marketing requires a balanced approach that integrates those three types of marketing. So external attract customers, as we discussed, internal retain customers, and interactive must just keep the engagement going. So when these three elements work together, they enhance customer satisfaction, build loyalty, and drive business success. By focusing on both external promotion and internal service quality, organization can create a competitive advantage in this. Are there any questions for
No, sir.
lesson 10? All right, now we are going to look at the new series for the week, which is digital media. So we are done with service marketing and products. We are going to be focusing on digital media in the next lesson. I'm quickly getting the slides.